Hey guys, what's going on? And welcome to another breakdown video. And I'm doing the WrestleMania 33 review the whole damn card kind of thing. But I do want to do two of them. That's four, but that's two. That's two. On this one. Now, I was trying to think who am I going to put together. So today I'm going to be talking about the AJ Styles and Shane McMahon match and the Dean Ambrose and Baron Corbin match. I am going to review two matches in this one. And there's a reason because of that. And the reason is, if I did a video on every single match, which I did in the past, but there is a lot of matches. I hope to God this WrestleMania is not like 9 hours long. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of matches going on. Anyways, let's talk about these two matches. So, and these two matches aren't going to be something I can talk about for a long period of time because there's really not much story behind it. These are kind of stories that are like, oh, we got to have this match for Mania. Put them together. That's what happened with both these matches. Baron was a little bit built since Elimination Chamber, but that's it. They slowly built it. I think 1 week, because some weeks one just wouldn't be there, and that happened more than once. So that's how they slowly built that one. And since they've had it since Elimination Chamber, they could have done a lot more with the Baron Corbin Dean Ambrose feud. But so that's what I'm going to start with. So Dean Ambrose, it's our Elimination Chamber. He eliminated Baron Corbin, and then Corbin went crazy. And at first, I think everybody was like, oh God, this is gonna be good. I'm excited. This is gonna happen at Mania, and I was excited too because I was like, this is gonna be a good match. They could do a lot of things with this match. Now, it's gonna be a regular match. That's what kind of puts me in the dumpers. 1 week, we have one more week of SmackDown left. This week, they announced the match officially. We knew it was going to happen like a month ago, but officially, it's now signed. Baron Corbin faces Dean Ambrose for the Intercontinental Championship. No stipulation. Here is my opinion of Dean Ambrose. I love Dean Ambrose. He can talk. He's probably one of the current talkers that we have that is super good. If you name all the wrestlers that came up, bar Enzo, I know Enzo is probably the best talker we have, but he can't wrestle for shit. So you'll have to cough a little bit. Sorry for the cuss word, but he can't wrestle at all. He can't wrestle at all. So he's probably the best talker wrestler combination we have, I think. I mean, of anybody else, I can't think of anybody else that came from NXT that's probably a good talker. Yeah, no, he's got to be it. Rollins is getting better. Rollins is okay. We all know the story on Reigns. We ain't got 4 hours to talk about Roman Reigns, all right? That's going to be the Roman Reigns versus Undertaker match. I'm probably going to talk about I'm probably winning. That's going to be a 20-minute private video. So, get ready for that one. I have to figure out what I'm going to say about that one. I don't think I know what to say about that one. Yeah, I'm still baffled by that match. But Dean Ambrose is one of the best talkers. He's an okay wrestler in the ring. He can tell a story. In a regular match, kind of boring. He's kind of developed a style, the WWE style. And I know everybody's got to do it and all this other stuff, but it seems to me he has a lot more to offer when he's in a stipulated matchup. A gimmick match. He's better in a gimmick match. He can't be in gimmick matches all the time. That's the problem. And this guy came from CZW, and that's where he came from. He did other stuff. I don't know if he worked for Ring of Honor or what other promotions he worked for. I probably should have researched that at some point. I probably looked at it before. I just don't remember. But I just don't like his in-ring ability. I guess he can tell the story and it's not that bad. I hope that it's a good match. And they wrestled before, I'm pretty sure, on SmackDown. So I'm pretty sure they had a singles match like at the beginning of SmackDown or even before the draft on SmackDown. Pretty sure these guys wrestled. And I don't remember it being an epic match, but I think that probably it gave him the idea like, hey, that match wasn't bad. Let's tell a story, and then we'll have the match again at Mania. Maybe that's what happened. So I'm interested to see what happens. I hope that something happens with this. Yeah, y'all while I'm trying to talk. I'm hoping something happens. I kind of hope Baron wins at WrestleMania. I think that of all the things that are going to happen at Mania, everybody thinks that something is going to happen in every single match, moment by moment by moment by moment. And it says the ultimate thrill ride. So I don't know if honestly every single match something is going to happen. If all the titles switch hands, wouldn't that be insane? Let me just say this right here. If everything happens at WrestleMania, let's say, okay, first of all, AJ Styles versus Shane. AJ Styles has to win that match. If Shane McMahon wins that match, it's no stupid. AJ needs to win at WrestleMania. And maybe that's one of the reasons why AJ versus Shane happened. Kind of give you the preview of what I'm going to talk about in a second. Is because AJ needs a win at WrestleMania. Shane can give it to him. Shane has no problem laying down for wrestlers, and he doesn't really need to win, to be honest. He just goes out there and puts on crazy matches, and AJ will get a win. But if you think about it, what if all the titles changed hands? Wouldn't that be crazy? Crazy. But here's the thing. Here's the big kicker. Is that here's my wide prediction of WrestleMania 33. What if all the titles changed hands, but Goldberg walked out with the Universal Championship? That would be crazy. I think in my mind, I want to say, and I just did the Goldberg and Lesnar video, but things happen on Raw, and I thought to myself, like, what if Goldberg walked out with the Universal Championship, but then Lesnar beat him at Payback? Lesnar beat him at Payback, and then he announces his retirement in the ring on Raw the night after the Payback pay-per-view. I think, one, it would be a shocker. People wouldn't expect it. Um, and I don't think they would do a lot of build-up. They could say, Goldberg has injuries, but he'll be ready for Payback, and then he wouldn't have to be on TV until Payback, and then come out on the night of Raw, and officially announce his retirement. And Vince McMahon could show up, and on the ramp and announce he's going to be in the Hall of Fame next year. They could do something like that, where he's going to go in the Hall of Fame next year. And if they announce it ahead of time, I think people will, be excited for next year's WrestleMania, because they won't talk about it for the longest time. If they announce he's going to be in the Hall of Fame next year, I think he will. I think guaranteed Goldberg's going into the Hall of Fame next year, or they wait a few years to put him in. But I think that while he's still in good graces, I think they need to put him in. And I'm surprised they didn't do it this year. I'm kind of surprised they didn't do a Summer or Survivor Series and then do something where they got the Rumble. And then, but you knew they were going to use him for WrestleMania. Why would they not use him for WrestleMania? I mean, they could have put him in at the Hall of Fame this year and let him have the match. Because he's not coming back. He's not coming back. If he comes back anymore, I don't know. Like the way he was talking to those promos, it makes me think. But anyway, I'm on the wrong track. But anyway, that championship, what if he holds the belt? That'd be crazy. Anyway, Dean Ambrose, Baron Corbin. My prediction, Baron Corbin walks out with the IC title. Dean Ambrose is stagnant right now. I don't know what the hell they're going to do with Dean Ambrose going forward. Something. They need to turn him heel. That's what needs to happen. And I think that a lot of people always say, like, you just got to turn him heel. Because I think he needs that edge. He needs that edge. He needs to keep that edge. He needs to stop being whatever. Just like Stone Cold said, he needs to turn it up. He needs to turn it up. It's on mild. It's on mild. He's got to turn that sumbitch all the way up. And that's the problem. Hopefully Baron does win the championship. And it just burped. I apologize. I think Baron should win the title, the Intercontinental Championship, and Dean should go on to do something else. Go back to Raw, or turn heel and do something. It'd be interesting if he turned heel by the end of this match. But I couldn't see Baron as being a babyface. Maybe he turns heel on SmackDown, gets a title shot, loses, somebody interferes, and he turns heel. I don't know. We'll see. AJ Styles versus Shane McMahon. Why in the hell is this happening? why in the hell is AJ Styles taking on Shane McMahon? This is the match people were plagued about. When they first heard it, they're like, what? People were like, that ain't gonna happen. I hope to God that don't happen. That's what people were saying. I was not too bad. I was like, okay, maybe this might be okay. Now, I need to go back and watch it. The Shane and Undertaker match. I didn't really see it. I fell asleep during it. It's not because it was a boring match. I'm part narcoleptic, I think. Because I keep falling asleep during things. So I need to go back and watch that. Um, so I didn't really see how his work was, but I didn't really like what I saw as a preview to the match at WrestleMania. He does these rabbit punches, and I can change anything about Shane McMahon is that somebody teach this guy how to punch in a wrestling ring. Guy, he looks like a donkey when he punches. Like he literally looks like a jackass. Um, I don't like the way he punches. Does I like when he does the shuffle thing, and then he goes whoop whoop. That's it. Don't do the rabbit punches. That's what he does. He's like, what the hell is that? What is that? Shane, you got bunches of wrestlers in the back. Go tell them and teach you how to punch. Jesus Lord. And I know he's doing it on purpose, but it looks stupid. It looks so dumb. Can you imagine if I was in the ring and I did that? People would be, if James Ellsworth did something like that, they would be laughing at him. But it's Shane McMahon. So they're like, it looks dumb. And then on top of this, let's talk about the elbow drop that came off onto the table this week on SmackDown. He does this, and I'm looking at the replay because I'm like, did he even touch him when he came off the rope or when he came off the thing? It's like I know it's a high spot anyway, but you gotta touch the guy. And then there's a part where he's supposed to drop a speaker on AJ. I don't even know if he touched him, and I know that they're just trying to get that camera angle. But there's other people on the other side of you, Shane. On the other side of you. They can see what you're doing. I don't know. I think they dropped it on his arm or something, trying to hurt his arm or something. Um, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how good this match is going to be. I'm sure AJ will pull and carry, drag Shane throughout this match. I think that. But here is my thing. Here is my thing. If he makes this match an awesome match, if he makes Shane McMahon and he puts it in this match, we come out of this saying, that was a damn good match. If we can say that after WrestleMania, Vince McMahon is personally probably going to shake AJ's hand and say, I'm going to make you a legend. I'm going to make you have some of the best matches you will ever have in the wrestling industry. Because damn it, if he can make Shane McMahon, if he can put Shane McMahon over, for God's sake, you can put him in the ring with anybody. You put him in the ring with a broom on Monday Night Raw, and he will entertain the audience. I'd actually like to see AJ Styles versus the broom. I think that'd be interesting. Don't you think? Anyway, but Vince is probably going to be like, we're going to keep him. I'm talking like Brock Lesnar money, man. He's going to be like, shell out the cash. Yep, stay here. Stay here. Give me the money. You made Shane McMahon look good. You made my son look good. How? How'd you do it? And, I honestly don't know how AJ does it either, but he just continues to do it. He has a style, I think, that he's able to work with and gets people to look good in the end. There's not very many people like that. I'm trying to think of somebody who, I think Joe could do it too. I honestly think Joe could do it, but I don't know. We'll not go down that rabbit hole. That match at Fastlane was, I don't know. I don't know. How are my thoughts on that? I don't know. Anyways, AJ Shane, AJ's gonna win for God's sakes. Shane shouldn't win that match. There's no reason for him to. AJ lost last year. He's gonna win this year. Dean Corbin. Hopefully Corbin wins the IC championship because there's nothing going on with Ambrose. There's nothing there. There's no magic. People are starting to not care about him anymore. He does interesting things and people laugh at him, but that's it. That's all. There's nothing more. That's it. That's it. Just give Baron the belt. Let him run with it. Let him be the dominant heel and hold that belt. You're gonna have a dominant babyface, or you're gonna have a dominant Bray Wyatt. But I think that if the family is not gonna be there, Bray needs to do something with the character. They just did the Abigail thing though, so it's like, so now they probably won't do it. But I would love to see a babyface Bray. He wouldn't have to change anything. That's the thing. Like, people think like, oh, well, they got to change their character and everything, and if they go heel, and they'd be so much better. It shouldn't be any better. It should just be a slight change in the character, and it stays the same. Technically, Roman is already a heel. Everybody's saying that about him. He's already being a heel. They just got to acknowledge it on TV. Anyways, I said what I thought was going to happen. Bray walks out with a championship. Hopefully. Oh wait, that was the last video. My bad. Wait, was that the last video? No. Okay, I just said yeah. Bray walks out with a championship. I already reviewed that in the last video. Sorry. Got talked about that. Forgot what video I was recording. AJ is going to win, and then Ambrose is going to lose. Hopefully, God. But anyways, if you didn't watch the last video, I said Bray was going to win. And the other comments I said, I just woke up, and I'm already screwed up the video. 16 minutes long, 2 matches at WrestleMania 33. There's more crappy matches to be told, and there's probably going to be matches announced that I'm probably not going to be able to talk about, but I will kind of talk about them anyway. And probably the next video, I'm going to close up the other SmackDown matches because they're not worthy of putting in a separate video. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, and share with any wrestling fans or anybody you think would like the video. I'm crazy. I'm out the box. About to blow shit, motherfuckers. Oh, okay. Sorry. I'm okay. Calm down. Okay. All right. So, yeah, WrestleMania 33, the Ultimate Thrill Ride. I think everybody gets a free ticket to a roller coaster or something. I think that's what's going on. I have no idea. I didn't like it when they said it Raw. It was stupid. It's like those Roman Reigns that come out before every single match or something. God's sakes, that would be horrible. Anyways, like, comment, subscribe, share, and as always, keep rocking and keep on watching wrestling.